As always, I'm Tess, your host, and behind the camera is my amazing husband, Randy.
Hi.
The disembodied fingers that point to things as we go along.
Always. Hey, you know what? I'm going to get started with this by opening the door
Before we
now.
get started. If you know, you know. I always get rather warm doing these, and menopause is a bitch. But anyways, so hope you've had a great week. We are doing great here.
Have you done the thing?
I haven't done my refresh.
Because Danny's here.
Hi, Danny. Hi, Miss Danny. How are you doing?
You haven't signed up, Danny, for your...
Oh. I did not turn the volume off here. Hold on.
Oh, my goodness.
There we go. Sorry, guys.
Just saying,
Danny needs to set up a call with Randy. Yes.
Yes. And Jennifer Nunez, are you
Hi.
back from the cruise or...
Are you in the U.S. or still in Spain?
She said hi from Florida.
Oh, okay.
So,
She's home.
she's home.
Randy, this won't break out for me.
Break out, shake out.
Yeah, I know. Right. Anyways, how was the cruise, Jen? I'd love to hear all about it. That's something I would love to do. I think I'd have a hard time getting him on a cruise ship, but I would love to do it.
I've heard so many horror
His mom used to work for Carnival Cruises, so they had a customer service kind of thing. Thank you, hon. So it would be very difficult to get him to not hear all the stories and listen to them. Sorry, my glasses are filthy dirty because I can't read Danny's. Hope I'm doing better. Yes, I am. I'm doing a lot better.
Shanna's here.
Hi,
And Sandra, which
Hi, Sandra.
that 40.
Your 40, Sandra, this week was absolutely stunning. French, chef's kiss. I'm doing better, but apparently I can't talk tonight. Absolutely stunning. No notes. 100%. Loved it. What else have we got? Spending time. Oh, yes, I would imagine. Yeah. Randy and I do that every day, all day.
All day, every day.
In fact, last week when I was in a lot of pain and just everything was getting on my nerves, I sent him out of the place. I'm like, you need to get out of here for a little while. Leave me alone. And that doesn't ever really happen very often.
It's called the everlasting nerve because it can't be your last nerve because it's always there.
It's Willy Wonka's everlasting, what is it? Gobstopper, right? He thinks that's a nerve that he likes to tap dance on. But anyway, he did. He was a good boy. He's like, I'll give you space. And he left. But yes, I am all healed up. My many apologies for having to cancel last week. You know that's not something I do lightly. But I went on Friday to see the dentist about getting this thing pulled. Kind of knew, but didn't know it was that bad. My whole jawbone and the tooth was infected and swollen. I knew it was swollen, but I just thought it was sore. So he couldn't take it out that day. He's like, you need to go home and take some heavy-duty antibiotics for a few days. And a little fact about me is I am allergic to some antibiotics. I have to be very, very careful.
Nope, you can't say allergic.
I can't say allergic because then they won't give me any. I have a reaction to some antibiotics, and this one that they gave me I have successfully taken before, but not in this higher dose. So I had a reaction to it, like the racing heart, and like my brain is pretty messed up in the best of times in terms of like a lot going on all the time. This just made it so bad, and that's why I was like, maybe you need to go. Anyways.
Overheating,
yes, and can't sleep, and then I'm exhausted and all that. So that on top of the tooth pain, it was next level. But by Monday, it was enough that he was able to pull it. I still had to take some antibiotics after. But now I'm fine. There's just some healing left to do. But man, your mouth heals so fast. But I'm an impatient babe. I really am.
She wanted it like that.
Yeah, right? I wanted to bounce back and be better, but that was not the case. It took me probably about 3 days longer than I had budgeted for. Let's put it that way.
Budgeting for time.
Come on, women. I'm not the only one, right? Who else does that? Okay, I got a flu. 2 days if I really need it, and then it takes you 4 and you're freaking out or is that just me? Is that just me? I give myself no grace when it comes to ailments. I want to be up and going. But yes, it's all better. The swelling is down. That was the other thing too. My vanity would not allow me to get in front of the camera with the chipmunk cheek that I had going on.
Chipmunk cheeks.
But they were fantastic. I can't say enough good things about the dentist here.
So schedule your...
Yeah, right? We got the big spiel about their traveling dental program that they have there. And it really is amazing. I'll tell you. Went Friday, he says, no, come back Monday. And I'm like, okay, what time on Monday? Oh, no matter, whatever time. Monday morning, 10 minutes, out, no problem. I'm like, what do you mean 10 minutes and whenever, right? Like, that's not something we've ever done at a dentist office, I guarantee you. He goes, oh, yeah, we fit you in, it's no problem. Just 10 minutes, out. I'm like, okay. So...
Sure.
I'm like, okay, we'll see. Because the office was pretty busy when we were there. And I'm like, okay. And sure enough, we went there Monday, and he's like, 2 minutes. I'm like, okay, we'll come. Within 10 minutes, that thing in and out of the office in 15 minutes. He headed out, and they were so sweet to me. I am petrified of dentists. I've had a lot of bad experiences. I don't go often, which is why this got so bad. But like literally on the walk there, I'm in full-on panic attack. Randy's trying to go, look at the birds, look at the water, look at the, distracting me.
Look, there's a squirrel.
And look at the dogs. Anything to distract me, but I had a full-on like heart palpitations going on. I get in the chair, I'm having flop sweats because I'm just petrified. And they're so sweet. The Albanians, they're a little cool to you until they get to know you a little bit, or they see that you need something, that you're being sincere. Oh, they were so sweet. They're like patting my brow. He even, with the little air machine thing, he's like blowing on me. He goes, and the best thing is, it's better if you calm. It's better if you calm. It's okay. But never did they make me feel stupid about it, or never did they make me feel bad for not coming in sooner. Like, I can't say enough good things. It was a really pleasant experience, to the point I'm going to go this week and get a filling done. Voluntarily. But
maybe a couple, because the price is good.
The price. Okay. I'm going to have a little test talk before we start, because it's relevant to this. Know your pricing. Quit asking on boards or your friends or other designers what you should be charging for pricing. Because let me tell you, my experience at the dentist here was phenomenal. Their equipment was top of the line, modern, everything like that. I went in the first day, they did an x-ray. You know, the big 360-degree x-ray? $15 for the x-ray. Cash, but $15. And I didn't pay for him to look at it on the Friday. There was no charge. Monday, coming back to take it out. Honest to God, I swear on my life, $20 was my fee. So $35 all in to get this all taken care of. And my first thing is, how can they do it for so cheap? I was quoted in Canada at like $2,500 to do the same thing. And, it calls into question why someone would do it so cheap. It's really geography, guys, okay? So everything is relative. Here, our rent for a condo is $350 a month. Randy and I went out for dinner Monday night.
Monday, yep.
Our little expat group had our trivia night Monday night, and then we hit dinner afterwards. That's our
we came in last.
We did. Our group came in last. But anyways, that's besides the point. We went out. We had a wonderful meal. I had raviolis with shrimp and a cream truffle sauce. Randy had nice pork ribs with french fries. We both had a dessert. Randy had a beautiful baklava. I had a beautiful dulce de leche. And I had a glass of wine. I don't drink often, but I forgot my Tylenol that night and I needed something. So I had a glass of wine. $23. So everything is relative based on where you are. Please do not let someone tell you that you charging X amount for something is wrong if you live in the middle of nowhere and they're in LA, okay? It is solely based on geography and what they can get. The dentist here, anyone else, if they charged more, wouldn't come. They'd be out of business. Okay? So they charge what they can get, but they get smart about it. Okay? What they've done is they have created a package to try and get people here to have the procedures done from other countries. And they have it's a beautiful package. They pick you up at the airport, they bring you down here, they put you in an airport for a couple of weeks.
Hold on.
Oh, because I'm moving around too much. I'm sorry. They put you in a hotel for a couple of weeks if you need a full set of teeth installed, okay? They pull all your teeth, they put the posts in. They have 2 different packages. For the 4-post package, it's $2,500. And so you stay here in the hotel for 2 weeks as your mouth heals. Then they put your proper teeth in. They take you back to the airport. So all you're paying for is your flight here and your food, which I just demonstrated was dirt cheap. So what they've done, they know they can't get a large amount per customer, but they're trying to get more customers here by thinking outside of the box, right? The whole travel medical industry. So if you live in an area where you can't get $1,000 for a garland, there's just no way your community would pay for that. Think about packages. Think about doing a garland and something smaller so you can get the revenue up, right? Get it up a little bit. But it is really based on cost of living, based on geography and income, okay? Look at your median income. It's a Googleable thing. That's a word, right?
Yeah.
You can Google it. What is the average income in your city? And you have to look at that with some common sense. If the average income in your city is $40,000 per household, you're not going to be able to charge $1,000 for a 10-foot garland. There's just no way. If it's $150,000, there's the money and you can do that. But you can still make a business on the $40,000 a year income. You just have to reinvent what you do a little bit. Offer a lot more smaller things so people can buy more frequently within their budget and not blow it on one big event. Okay? So that's my test talk for the night. But it really drove home to me when it would cost so little. Oh, and I had to get antibiotics. 5-day course of very strong antibiotics, $2. Okay,
no,
guys?
$2.50.
No, it was straight up $2.
Was it?
Yeah.
Ah.
So, everything is relative based on where you are. So please, if you're not sure, we have our pricing webinar. You can reach out to me or buy it on the website. Learn what factors you should be considering in our pricing webinar. We have a spreadsheet that I've developed to help you get there. If you go through all the motions, you still have questions, you can always ask me. I'm always here to help you guys. But please do not compare your prices with other designers. It's not relevant, and it will mess up your head, okay? You can't. You have to decide on your pricing based on your location and your situation.
Yeah.
All right? So, but if you need dentistry, think about coming to Albania.
So, Sharita, the currency is lek.
Lek.
It's very similar to a euro. So
right now it's 0.98 lek. So 98 cents in lek is €1. I looked it up just yesterday. Yes.
98 cent.
Yes.
Oh yeah. It is.
Yeah. €1 is 98. So you can convert from euro to Canadian dollar if you want, and you're going to be right there.
And
but yeah.
Mel's here, and Pauletta is here.
Hi, Pauletta.
And Shanna says that's so ironic. This past weekend, someone sent me a picture of a whole round. Is it an arch? Whole round circle.
Circle hoop.
Well, she said arch, and when I gave them my price, they responded that they had someone do it last year for $60. Great, have them get that person for $60.
By all means, say there's a reason why they're not going back to them this year. Okay, don't let them pull that over you. Say, oh, that's amazing. They must have been very new and not as trained as I am.
Or that is awesome. Can you give me their number so I can have them do my stuff and I'll double charge it?
Yeah.
Because if they're going to do
and send me
so
some pictures along with it so I can compare it to what I do.
Yeah.
You are going to get those people, okay? And I'm sorry that it's a fact of life. It happens. Just do not bend to that. blackmail, really.
They're just trying to con you into getting something cheap.
If they could get it that cheap last year, why aren't they going with? And you can ask them that. Okay, then can I ask you why you're not using them again this year?
What's that saying? You either want it cheap,
good, or fast. You can have only two. Okay? You can have it cheap and fast, or cheap and good. No, you can't have it cheap and good. Anyways, you can only have two. You can't have all three, right? So, sorry, my brain is all out on pricing now. But yes, those people that do that kind of thing, don't fall for it, okay? Just, I usually say, why aren't you using them again this year? Was there an issue? If you were happy with it, why are you looking to change? Call them out on it.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
It's like, oh, awesome, great, and just leave it at that.
I had my very first year, what ended up being my biggest high school that I did graduation for, tried to do the same thing with me. They had these people come in from next town over, and they spent all day there and to do one balloon wall. They were in the gymnasium all day, start to finish. They still weren't done by the time graduation was to start. And they only did the one, and it looked awful. They showed me pictures, they looked awful. And they said, we'd like to, up our game and everything like that. And then when I gave them their pricing, they're like, oh my God, it's so much more than last year. And I'm like, yeah, but remember what you got last year. I guarantee you it's going to be a lot better and you're getting a lot more. And if you're not afraid to stand up for your work, they respect you, okay? If you go, well, let me see if there's some wiggle room, never do that. You do not have wiggle room. All that does is tell them that you were overcharging them.
Yep.
I'm sorry, my prices are firm. We can look at taking something away, modifying your design to meet your budget, but do not say there might be wiggle room. That is the kiss of death. Okay? Please don't do that.
Yeah. And Emily says hi.
Hi, Emily. How are you?
And Danny says, can you get weight loss drugs over there? Don't judge me. Don't know. The food
I doubt it.
The food is very good quality over here, and just eating their food, we've dropped weight.
We've dropped weight, but and walking over. I would doubt it, Danny, just because I can't get hormones here either.
Well,
it falls in the same category. They're pretty strict on most things in that way. But you can get 1,000 milligram paracetamol, no problem.
Tylenol.
Yeah, Tylenol, paracetamol's the same thing.
Yeah.
But anyways, I don't think so, Danny. Some of their things are a little backwards here, like that. That you can't. We have one lady in our expat groups that is a trans woman, and she can't get her hormones here either. So there are a lot of things that they, especially. It's a bit of a misogynistic or patriarch here, and the women have to really fight for the rights, and part of that is our health. So, from what I hear, don't quote me on that, but
they're doing a little bit better because they want to be part of the EU. But
yes, they're trying.
It's coming up, and Sandra, 2 other people have started doing balloons in my town. Mm-hmm. Neither one is polished or professional. They price very cheap, and that's kind of detrimental to me, but people are finding out the quality is much different. Yeah.
Okay, so...
And Elise is in here.
Elise? Hi, Elise. What I did early on, and it was based on fact, it was a choice to actually make a post about it, though. I found I was getting a lot of last minute calls from moms saying, oh, I booked this person to do my balloons and they canceled on me last minute. And I was getting a lot of that. And I was having to react because I was the professional, and I would try and help them out as much as I could. And I typically did. And what I did is I got on here, Randy filmed me, and I did a quick little video. And I said, look everyone, I'm not telling you have to go with me. What this message is to be careful who you do buy from. And I explained that I had been getting a lot of messages that people their other designers are canceling last minute. I said, do your due diligence, make sure they're professional, read the reviews, and I'm like, if you want to use me, I'm very happy to be here for you. If you choose to go with someone else, that's obviously it's a free enterprise, you're allowed to do that. but just buyer beware. It put the earworm in their head enough to go, ooh, and my sales, okay? So don't be afraid to do stuff like that. Spread words in the mom groups or whatever saying, oh my God, I just had another last minute client from someone else that, do it discreetly. Be careful, but that's something you can do because they will. The ones who are just doing it, just starting, I have seen so many that think this is what they want, and then the first time that they can't go to a friend's wedding because they have a conflict, or can't go to the cottage with the family, or have to work Thanksgiving because they have a big design set up, very quickly the enthusiasm fizzles out and they're gone.
Or family last minute, hey, let's get together, we'll all get together, and you're working.
Yeah. So they fizzle out. If you are here for the long run and you are professional and you have your website and you have your business name registered right on there, fully insured, those things matter to a lot of people. And then on the other side of that, try going for corporates, right? Because if you can show them you're a licensed and insured business, that's important, because a lot of these fly-by-nighters don't have all that. And I'm not saying when you first start out, for my beginners out there, you don't need all that if you're still just learning. But please price accordingly, okay? Still, it gets to be a tough tightrope here. You have to price to your value, but don't be undercutting the professionals in your area, because word will spread quick and you will be doused even quicker, okay? We are an amazing community, but we will also all band together if someone's acting unethically and sort of squeeze you out, okay? We all are here to support each other, but if we get someone making tomfoolery out there, we will take steps to rectify that, okay? So charge your worth, don't undercut other professionals, but up your game. Take the time to practice, learn, bring it up to par. If you are in that situation where they're like, oh, so many new ones are popping up, when you have to make sure you publish your pictures. Make sure your presentation online is better. Look more professional. Yeah. People are looking for that, okay?
Your Facebook page speaks for itself. You should have good pictures, quality pictures of the work that you do. Then that way someone says, well, I just had someone do it they said they could do it for $40 and you're going to charge me $200. You just go, look at my pictures, look at my reviews. You have your clients review you on Facebook.
Don't be afraid to brag a little. That's what this is all about. And also remember, word of mouth spreads like wildfire. On a positive side, it spreads well. Negative side, it'll spread like wildfire. So those ones who are under-delivering and underpricing and under-delivering, people will find out about them. They won't be around long. Just work on yourself, work on your technique, work on your education, your social media presence, your website presence, and get the word out.
Yeah. Also, sometimes those bad customers that you've blacklisted because they've become such a pain in the butt and they've tried to screw you over by, well, I'll pay you when you get here. Oh, I don't like this and stuff like that. They're going to go to those brand new ones and literally kill their business because the brand new ones will want them.
Yeah. On a separate note, watch out for scammers. One of my mentees almost got taken. Luckily, she's a very smart woman. She talked to this gentleman on the phone multiple times, thought he was very legit. I had conversations with her, make sure what's going on. There was some red flags, the whole, well, I'll send you you do my event planning, and because she does do some of that, and I'll send you a check for everybody, and you pay for the DJ, and you pay for the venue, and all that sort of stuff. And I'm like, be careful. And she goes, oh, I'm not doing anything until I get the check. She got the check, smart enough to call the bank to verify funds before she deposited. There's no money. She called back, she said, there's no money. And he's like, what? There's supposed to be money in there, made a big hoopla, and she hasn't heard from him since. So be smart. be smart. If they're asking you to pay out other vendors, if they're wanting to mail you a check, those are all things that are big red flags. If you have someone that's approaching you like that, you're not sure, please, if you want a second opinion, I'm happy to help you with that. But watch, the scammers are out there.
And also be careful with PayPal and stuff like that, because PayPal will always side with the customer.
Yeah. I never did PayPal, but in Canada it was different. We had e-transfers right into our bank accounts. It was easier. There's no chargebacks.
Yeah. Sandra, did you see?
Oh, Randy, my pump just died.
Well.
Sandra, did I see? Hi, Tanya. Sorry, guys.
You're going on your TessTalks.
Yeah, I know. That was a long one, half hour. Sorry, everyone. Forgot to plug in my pump yesterday. We're making, based on the rope technique with 260s, we're going to do a couple different uses for those for Christmas. And I'm using the pastel colors for Christmas. What were you going to say, Sandra?
You didn't read it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, did you see my mock-up I did for an event that I'm quoting for in April?
Did you send it to me in a message or post it in a group? I don't think I did. Sorry, Sandra.
I've
been down and out and I'm still taking like naps in the afternoon to try and, I'm still taking some pain meds because I'm still eating kind of soft foods.
She was able to eat crusty bread today.
Yeah.
She was so happy.
And yeah, but even still on the other side. But starting hopefully tomorrow, I'll be on more.
Message.
Oh, you sent a message? Oh, okay. I didn't. I will look. Sorry. I don't know if we got it. Anyways, I'll look. If I don't have it, I'll message you back. Okay? 2, 4, 6. Okay. Yeah.
So what are we doing again?
This one is going to be a wreath, okay? And it's the rope wreath that we're going to do. So some of these ropes that you do have 8 260s. This one, because it's not going to be really, really big, the 8 might be too voluminous. So I do a version with just 6 so that I can get a nice round. So 3 duplets of 260s.
Nice round wreath. That's a lot of
round wreath. Round wreath. Okay. All right, so we have them all lined up, and we're going to take one of them and we're going to go sideways. The other 2 are coming up this way. Pull those 2 together and spin. Okay? Make sure with the same color, it can get confusing. If you're new to doing ropes, try it once with all different color duplets. Makes life easier. But I put one hand with the balloons on top and one hand with the balloons under, and then those meet in the middle. Randy, you might want to come a little bit closer. Okay? So with the 2 over and then completely under, I'm hanging on to the top 2 now. You bring them together underneath and spin. Make sure you're not pushing them too tight together when you spin them. Okay? So then they go out to the same sides again. You go again, over and under. Okay? Soften them up a little bit. You don't want them to be too tight. Plus you get longer strands out of that. Bring them together and spin. Have them go out to the right sides. Okay, over and under to the middle. And you repeat that as you keep going. Okay, I'm going to speed up a little bit here. I know a lot of you have done this already, but trying to give you different ideas and ways to use them.
Is that my beard hair or your hair?
My hair is so long, I need to go get it cut, but Monday night going to trivia night was my first time out of the house in 2 weeks, except for going to the dentist. And I was going a little crazy, but I need a haircut desperately.
And the wind was blowing so bad.
Yeah, it was
that night.
like a crazy woman. We're in another week of storms here, which is crazy. Okay, make sure they're soft. Yeah, I am losing my hair. Oh my goodness. That's not like me. I don't usually lose too much. Either that or maybe it's so short I don't ever notice it. So who here likes the pastels for Christmas? Are you a traditionalist or do you like the avant-garde, different something colors for Christmas? Or both? I like both, actually. I can be a traditionalist, but I also love to see some of the new things being done.
Both. For Jennifer and Sandra. I like it all.
Yeah. Okay, brutal honesty time. Who has already decorated their house for Christmas? I know our American friends are still got Thanksgiving to go, but has anyone decorated yet?
Has anyone released Mariah Carey out of cryogenic freeze?
Right? All right, so one of mine is getting really small. So one thing I've noticed in videos and stuff out there, they never teach you how to tie it off. They sort of leave that as a last little thing. So, or it just magically gets tied off.
No, they turn their back and then it gets tied off.
Yeah. That hits the editing floor. Just tying it off. Clean it up. You don't want necks popping out.
We got 3 votes for both.
Okay.
Outside is done, starting inside now.
Ooh, who's that?
Sandra.
Nice.
Sandra?
That's Sandra. Sandra Gibbs is our newest mentee to the program. I'm excited.
Yes.
I don't think she's on tonight.
I did not see her.
If you're out there, Sandra, say hi. Clean them up.
Let's see. When we're in Montenegro, there is a Christmas, because I've already looked this up.
Like village thing, right?
Village thing, and starts December 8th, I believe, or starts something like that, and goes past January 8th.
Yeah, I want to go.
Something like that.
I want to go. I'll take you all with me. We'll go check it out.
Sandra.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So one is not going to get you all the way around. So we're going to do a second one and make it a half decent size. That one's going to go back. I'm going to do...
Danny, which colors do you like? The traditional or avant-garde?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah, or the more like pastels or like non-traditional colors. I saw a lady do her Christmas tree the other day. It was beautiful. Not balloons. It was a regular Christmas tree, and she did like, the big Christmas balls. She would put a chain of them on. It was like burgundy, and then it went into like a champagne, and in an ivory and a white, all the way up. It was gorgeous, but very non-traditional. when you're inflating, remember to always stretch your balloons, right? Going back to our basics.
Back to basics.
Back to basics. Last Sunday we had our first Inflate and Create the Balloon Workshop. We didn't promote it too much because I wasn't sure how well I was going to do. But it was great. We had Maureen in the group with me and we had a wonderful time chatting and doing our thing. And so remember, those are Sundays coming up from here on in.
Yep, they're on a link
It's
in the video, so you can sign up for this Sunday. And
yeah, it's 2 hours of just working together. You on whatever project you want, me on my stuff, and if you have questions or want my opinion, I'm there to help. But it's sort of a hangout together and get our stuff done, body doubling if you need that, because I know I do. And
with someone different than me, because
sort of like having your a teacher on call if you're doing your homework, you know, something like that. So that's Sundays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
do you want the UK time?
Yeah, what is that?
UK time would be
No.
3.
3 p.m. in the UK. It's 4 p.m. here for me.
4 p.m. for us. Danny likes traditional.
Okay.
And then also you did a thing with Maureen that
Yes, this week. Or today, I just did it.
today.
So Maureen is a mentee and has been for a year. And, you know, we've gone over garlands and everything, and she's done many and very well, but she wanted to up her game in them, and she was struggling. She didn't feel very confident in it. And so today, we did a call together, and she assembled a garland completely with me watching and telling her, okay, now do this, okay, now do this, okay, look at that, this is how we do this, and step by step, one-on-one, and man, the difference of before and after was amazing. She did so, her and her husband James were our partners doing it, and they just rocked it out of the park. Quote unquote, what a difference it made. That was Maureen's. Is Maureen in the group? She has grandkids coming tonight, so maybe not.
Sanders, she's got to go. Obviously, it's band practice.
Band practice. I'll look, Sandra, and if I don't see it, I'll message you, okay? But I really don't think I would. I'm pretty sure I was caught up on all my messages, so I'm sorry. I might have to get you to send it again, okay? But have a good night.
Danny, what's up with the WhatsApp? It's still going on.
Yeah.
People ask questions every now and again.
Are you still having problems getting on there, Danny?
You gotta download WhatsApp onto your phone,
Yeah,
and then
WhatsApp.
you gotta create an account.
WhatsApp app on your phone? You have to download that.
WhatsApp is not used that much in
The US.
the US.
Or Canada. Canada a little bit more, but
Canada a little bit more. It's used here in Europe.
almost exclusively.
Yeah, quite a bit. It's
It's still owned by Meta or Zuckerberg, however you want to do that.
Zuck.
But it's, you can make international phone calls on it.
That's how I kept up with friends that are over here in Europe.
And then it costs you nothing to call international.
Yeah.
Like if you're there in Canada and we want to talk on the phone, you can call me through WhatsApp. But anyways, getting back to Maureen, it just drove home what I had found out during our distorted flower webinar, where it really made a difference when I could watch you guys do it. It's one thing for you to watch me do it, but a lot of people struggle, and sometimes it's just a little thing I see you doing, and I'm like, oh, wait, you gotta do it like this. And it makes all the difference in the world. So, if that's you, if you're having problems with stuff, and you want to do something with me, I do book one-on-one sessions for our website. You can go on there and check it out. We do 1 hour. It's $70. What is it? $70 US, 85 Canadian, 60. What is that? Euros. 60 euros. 50 Great British pounds. So if that's something that you would like, I'm more than happy to work with you on some of the things that you're struggling with. Okay?
I have the app. I just don't see you. You might have to click the link in the Facebook, and then your app should do the rest to where you click the link.
My love, you need to book a call with Randy anyways. So book a call with him, and then we can walk you through on the call how to get on there. Okay? I'm gonna back this up and cut these. They're too short to get another one out. I thought I could, but I can't.
Crystal, I missed the workshop. I will have to schedule a one-on-one with you. I'm at church at 10 a.m. to 12:30 every Sunday.
Okay, yeah. I hear you, and that was a concern of mine, but
there's so many time zones, so many people.
Yeah, that it's a lot, and then us being 6 hours ahead, and then I have my mentee calls also that I have in the evenings. A lot of them are in the evening hours, so I'm up till this hour and later quite frequently. So I didn't want to do it Sundays too. So I hear you, but book a one-on-one, and I'd be more than happy to help you, Crystal.
Yeah, once you book the one-on-one, we give you, Tess sends you information on the scheduling software.
I have an app that I use for my scheduling software. It's called Setmore, and you get a link to it, and it's sort of like if you've ever booked like a hair appointment online, it gives you possible times that you can book in. You book one that works in your schedule, I get a notification, and I meet you online at that time. It works really, really well. I love that.
Yeah, I'll give you the link to the Zoom, and then I go, okay, everybody's got their stuff. Just sign in, babe.
Yeah. In the morning, that's Randy's job. He makes sure everybody for the day on my calls. And if you think you need a more comprehensive help than just a one-on-one, I have now only 2 spots left in the mentoring program.
I don't shave my legs as her assistant. I am the hairiest assistant she ever had, but I am her office assistant.
Yes. Yes. It's so funny when we go out. Okay, so I'm going to connect these two. Okay. I'm going to take the ends that I cut and do my necks on that side, and I'm just going to link them together. And hopefully they don't come apart. When we go out to functions like our expat group, it's a weird situation here. When you meet someone, there's 2 standard questions we always get. Where are you from and what do you do? If you're not of retirement age. And so they'll ask me, and I'm like, oh, I'm a balloon designer, and I have mentees and all that stuff, my spiel. And then they'll look to Randy, and what do you do? And he goes, I work for her. And the looks we get, it's crazy.
Trying to describe where I'm from also is hard enough as it is.
Yeah. All right, so those are not as tight. I need my glue lashes. Not as tight as I would like, so we're going to hide them with some decorations then. Let's glue them in to get them a little tighter. But yeah, especially the men, right? You work for her? He's my bitch. No, I don't say that.
Yes, she does, but she hasn't been drugged, ladies and gentlemen.
That's au naturel. That's me feeling better.
Yes.
After a long struggle with being in pain. So if you're going to glue these together like me, you can just see I'm sort of pushing them in and nesting them.
I wonder how many people did spit takes when you did that.
How many people think I'm an awful human being right now? See? And it doesn't look bad, right? It continues it on. All right. It is a little wonky shape. Take a minute.
Bend them to your will,
Of course, right?
just like you did with me.
No comments. Then we're going to decorate it up a little bit.
Oh my God, I just spit out my water.
Sorry. Who was that?
Crystal.
Alright, we're going to do a bow, of course, right? Pastels, you kind of sort of have to have a bow. I've always said our lives are like education and a giggle all rolled up in one. Randy and I like to have a giggle. We don't take ourselves too seriously. So a bow, I do my 2 ribbons at the bottom, then I do a little bump. Some people do the bump at the top. I don't know, I just taught myself this way a long time ago, and it's just the way I do it. Come to the middle, spin it, and then bring it down, and spin it through. Okay, don't just leave them like that, guys. Take a second, round them out, and then I like to give my little bows at the bottom a little
Kick out.
add to. Okay? I really wish I could. I guess I could do it that way.
Glue it to the thing. The glue brush will
that
come
comes
off.
That's right. Okay. Okay, so now here's another divide in the world. On wreaths, do you put your bow at the top, the bottom, or the sides? Right? Top, bottom, or on the side. I am typically a top girl.
I said nothing.
You're gonna get us taken off of our lives.
No. This is a private group. This is all good.
My mom's not on here, is she? That was the other thing, guys. During the week that I had my tooth out, my father was in the hospital. He's got congenital heart failure, and it was not good for a little while. He's home now, but basically there's not much more we can do for him. Maintenance kind of thing, but...
Yeah. Also, he's feeling better, so what does he do? Stresses your mom out by going downstairs, lighting the fire, and doing,
Doing things he's not supposed to do. My dad is not one to sit around and do nothing. And so now that he's home and feeling better, he's got nurses coming in multiple times a day and stuff to help take care of him. But, oh my God, he's stressing us out. He can't sit still for more than 2 minutes.
Mel, I know what you were going, where that was going.
Me? Never.
Never.
Okay, so I'm going to take my gold and make little baubles out of them. So I pre-cut them. Clean them up. We're good people, I promise. It's Randy's bad influence. I was never like this.
Yeah, I'm the bad one here.
Okay, so you can see I'm taking a 260. You tie off one end. Obviously, you don't want the air to go all the way through it.
You want some reds on that? Like some
No.
deep reds?
No.
I tried.
Okay. I should have made up some of these ahead of time. You see what I'm doing there? I heard the Snickers.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys.
I'm not.
It's nice to be feeling better though. But yeah, so last week was stressful as well as, and it's hard being here and they're there in Canada waiting for messages to let me know.
Waiting for messages, you know, people just typing through messages after they're done doing stuff. Your mom's not
my
on.
mom?
Your mom's not on here, so I'm all good.
Yeah, she might watch the playback though, Randy. Careful. She's so tired. They're so tired. It was awful. In Canada, we have socialized healthcare, which is an amazing thing. It costs you nothing. But there is a lot of backlog. So the poor man, he's 87 years old and had to go in through the ER. And he went in Friday morning, and it wasn't until Sunday night that he got an actual room. He was in the hallway on a gurney for that long, which is not good. But they took very good care of him once he got up to the room and everything, and he's doing a lot better. But
spent how long in the hospital?
9 days. From Friday to the following Sunday, so a full week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He came home on Monday.
Yeah.
But you know, it is amazing though, because he now has, through the hospital, because of the socialized healthcare, he's got nurses coming in, PSWs, so personal support workers that come in to help get him showered and everything if he needs it, and nurses and therapists coming to the house to help with him. So that's nice, and we don't have to pay for that. So
Yeah. It also doesn't bog down the hospital with unneeded.
yeah, they free up the beds for others, right?
For emergency purposes.
Yeah. So that's always nice. Even that's been in place for a long time. When I had my daughter, she was born 2 months early, and when she was in the hospital for over a month, and when she came home, she was still only 4 pounds 11 ounces. Like, she was still very tiny, and she was off all the tubes, but feeding was a challenge and all that. And we had what they called at the time the VON, the Victorian Order of Nurses, came and helped me with her too. I was a young mom too. I was 23 and ill myself, so
Yeah.
it's a really nice service.
Yeah, the funny thing is, you said she was a pain in the butt to get her eat and stuff like that. It's still a pain in the butt to get her eat vegetables and stuff like that.
At
And
30
she's
years old.
30.
Yeah, no, she was tiny.
Oh, this time she's just a pain in the butt. She's not on here also.
Again, could watch replay.
But I'm allowed to say that.
I
I'm
know.
the dad.
You're her favorite.
I'm her favorite.
Okay, so there we go. I didn't go too crazy on the gold baubles, but you could do whatever you want with it. But this would be cute for like a little holiday party in the kitchen. You could put it on your covers like that, or above the TV or whatever. You can hang it with fishing line if you so choose.
The great thing about this is the glue dash will come right off those
These cupboards, yeah.
melamine covers.
And I could have done a gold bow as well, right? Like to keep going with the gold. Maybe if I had extra time, I would go and put some pink in here as well. So to fill it up, put some pink in and do that. So there's a lot of different variations. But this rope technique is very versatile for stuff like this. So that's the wreath. Now we're going to do a rope bow. Okay? Same technique. I'm going to clean up just a little bit here because it drives me nuts. It's all over the floor.
Don't worry.
All right.
That's what you have me here for.
I'm a bitch. That's not going away anytime soon.
Oh, Danny, did you like my distorted flowers? I still have
did.
one to go.
You've
Yes.
gotten very good with those distorted flowers, Danny. Very good.
Just be careful with the stove, Danny.
Yes. I can't believe.
We get worried about you.
Yes. Poor Danny, she noticed in the playback of in the video that her gas stove was on behind her, and that's why she was feeling a little loopy. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, just be careful, guys. Did you? And I think it was Mel, I saw a design this week that she did, and I was very impressed as well. I can't remember now what it was, but I went, ooh, Mel's doing really great. I gotta get better about commenting back.
You've been a little off your game this week.
2 weeks, because the first one was realizing that I needed to go to the dentist. Procrastinating as much as I could.
Yeah. Putting it in her head, oh, this is going to cost us so much money, and then when we get the prices.
I really did, because, like I said, Canada had quoted me $2,500 for the same thing. And I'm like, wait, what? Because I put in our little expat group, and I'm like, okay, guys, I'm in a bad way. I need a dentist. Who do I go to, and how much am I in for? And they're like, oh, I think this one, they published their prices. I think it says $20 for a tooth extraction. I'm like, that can't be right. That can't be right. Sure enough.
It was right.
It was right. So you could fly here, return for about $700. I'm being serious. If you need it done, that's the way to do it. So so this one we're making a bow out of. Do you want me to do it with the 8 so you can see the 8, or do you want to see the 6 again? Let me know. 8 or 6, real quick.
There's a time delay.
I'll blow up some more for the next section.
Six. Danny chimed in. 6.
The 6 is just a little bit more delicate. I find the 8 really quite bulky.
Too chunky.
I'm chunky monkey enough for all of it. Don't need my balloons to be chunky too.
You are not chunky monkey.
Whoa. Who else when they're in pain or not feeling well eats all those emotions?
Hey, who?
There's chocolate cake. There's cookies. And there.
Hold on.
It's so cheap.
There's a bowl of Italian cookies.
Yes, right beside my chair.
Everyone's saying 6.
All right.
Oh, we have another Sandra. Sandra Catherine Ray.
Hi, Sandra. Nice to have you with us.
She's been on here
She's
several
been on,
times.
yeah, times I believe. But okay, so you guys are gonna get sick of me here talking about it here, but because we're trying to keep to the Eastern Standard Time, Randy and I stay up till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. In case my mentees need me or you guys message through, I try and get back to you as soon as I can. But that makes for some of late night lunches. And so in our building, there's a grocery store, and it's a pretty good little grocery store. They have the equivalent, the only thing, it's a shelf-stable cake. And, you know, it kind of looks like the packaging for a McCain's or Sara Lee cake.
Little Sara Lee,
Little
yeah.
Sara Lee cake, right? And I'm like, okay, fine. It's $2.50 for this cake. And it's about this size, right? It is one of the best cakes I've ever had. The quality is just so good. It has like an amaretto, it has chocolate on chocolate. Oh, it's just so good. So it's become addictive. I gotta stop that. Anyways.
Yeah, we shouldn't tell them about my addiction to Euro cream.
He comes home one day and I'm like, no, babe, I gotta be better. I can't do this.
Sandra lives in Liverpool, that's right.
Hi, Sandra, how are you? Yes, I remember now, yeah. He comes home with this, because I have to eat soft eggs, and he goes, here, baby, here's something soft, right? It's half chocolate, and half white chocolate. Think of Nutella on steroids. That's all I can say. It's this creamy, yeah, I eat it with a spoon. It is so decadent, but so rich, I can only have a little bit of it. He's spreading it on bread like it's going out of style. Both of us have put on weight with my tooth. You gotta get back out walking.
I am here for your munchies, my
He's
love.
my emotional support
Snacker.
But, yeah. I've also made some really good soups this week that I can have. Then.
Yeah. Oh, she says, good, thank you. Hope you're feeling better.
I am. Thank you. It crushed my soul not to do last week's live. I really wanted to. And in fact, halfway through the day, I was a little bit delirious with pain meds. And I'm like, I can do the live. Let's just surprise everyone and go, no.
And then she yawned.
No.
Oh, that hurt.
And the pain meds wore off, and I went, no. So remember, I'm doing these, and I'm not really teaching you very much, but remember, it's over, and under. And you just spin them together. It's really easy. So for your challenge this week, if you want to do, make a rope. In this past year, I have used these on everything. Garlands, on marquees, wherever it needed a little extra zhuzh, I was putting these on.
To bulk up a design, and it's only what?
It's
six 260s?
Your cost investment versus your perceived value that you can charge the client is an amazing profit margin, okay? So it's a little bit of time, but if you get really good at it, you can get fast at it. It doesn't take much time at all. You can bulk up your price.
Also, these are cheaper than doing those
5-inch chains.
5-inch chains, yeah.
Those 5-inch chains are nice looking in certain circumstances, like if you have a big install to do, the scale is right. But if you're doing like a home install on a chair board, they just are too overpowering in my opinion. So these are a nice substitution for that. And again, I like the 6 versus the 8 for those smaller designs. On my I did one graduation this year which is a double shimmer wall, so it was 12 foot by 6 foot. And with full garland all the way around, I did gold of these on there, and oh, such a luxurious look. Everyone loved it.
Yeah, that's
and it
our.
costs next to nothing.
That's our. I put that up as our.
I should put that as our new.
I did that on our TikTok.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that's our. Me holding you in front of the wall.
Yes, right? All right. Does anyone have questions they want to ask? Because I have to make 4 of these, so go ahead and ask. I'm happy to troubleshoot with you. Got a problem? Just a general question? Elise, I saw your birthday setup. Looked fabulous.
But
I want to know what happened with the neons.
love that hall too that they were in.
That's where she works. That's the museum that she works at. Isn't it gorgeous?
Yes.
Tanya?
Lucy, yeah, Tanya. She went through the same thing as you, and she had to have 3 teeth extracted.
Oh.
Was in pain, but glad I finally got it taken care of. And then, how come my glue dashes stick on one bottom but not attaching to balloons?
On one bottom?
How come my glue dashes stick on one bottom but not to the attaching balloon? Oh.
Like when you put it down, it attaches to this, but then when you put them together, they're not attaching?
Yeah, sometimes it can be the oils that's standing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be the oils on your fingers or dirt on your fingers.
Yeah.
So you'll peel it up, stick it on the balloon, and then when you try to pull up that glue dash tab, God, I've had that happen so many times to me.
You get your finger stuck on it and it will...
Yeah, it's not as sticky
and it
anymore.
also depends on what you're sticking it to. Some foils do not stick very well, no matter what you're using, and you have to wash them down. You can I use Dawn dish soap to wash them down in that situation, or you can use a little alcohol wipe, but be careful with the alcohol because you'll use the coloring on it. That's why I choose the Dawn dish soap.
Yeah.
But also hold it there for a minute. Make sure your glue dashes are not cold. You want warm glue dashes. And they say, per the manufacturer, there's like a 30-second cure-out time. Try holding it, pinching it together a little bit. They should. Which brand of glue dashes are you using? Are they the Gemar brand?
And Elise, oh my goodness, I made the change to not do them because the tables looked so good. Plus I ran out of time.
Okay.
The marquee looks so good though. I was so happy about it. Thank you for the tips.
Yeah, I'm glad. Not a problem.
And Sharita, I need you to demo your version, making a LOL with regular balloon.
A Linkaloon.
I need your demo.
Your version of making a
Linkaloon.
Linkaloon with a regular balloon. Can you elaborate, Sharita?
Oh, you want to make a regular balloon into a Linkaloon.
Oh, yeah, okay. Is that what you mean? Changing like a regular 12-inch into a linking balloon? Yeah, I can do that. Should have pre-made a couple of these.
Are you silly? We never do that kind of stuff. Thinking ahead? She said, yep.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. As soon as I finish this. Or finish this bow, I'll do that for sure. Randy, that means I need a 12-inch balloon. Is there any black ones still over there?
I got multiple different colored ones over here. Because we have balloons everywhere. Oh, we could do it out of a 9-inch.
Yeah. Has anyone booked any holiday parties coming up? I had my people from Google reach out to me. They didn't know I had left. I'm like, I know you should call. Check it out. Alright. Good job blowing up, Tess. Ah!
Oh no!
Don't do that. That's okay. You let it go, just blow it back up again. Like it never even happened, right?
Crystal, do helium foil balloons last the same in cold temperatures as they do in warm?
So helium molecules are smaller than oxygen molecules, okay? So in latex, without the high flow, they will deplete in size more rapidly than air flows. Right? We knew that already. The foils don't have the pores on them that the latex does, so you shouldn't really have a problem. Other than they'll compress, right? Like shrink down. You would have to have them out in the cold and top them up, and then you should be fine. In terms of lasting, cold as in like arena stagnant air cold, or outside in the wind cold, because if it's windy, it can break the balloons down. This is really tight. And so you might notice a depletion faster from like the wind whipping it around, or
breaking it.
At the neck, it will, I need your hands for a second. No, oh wait, got it.
Also, the shrinkage factor with the balloons, because I've done deliveries to where it's colder outside and we're dropping off a helium bouquet. You can top it up with regular air and it'll still float, so long as you filled it up completely, like an 18-inch or the number to where it's filled up enough.
I wouldn't do an 18-inch is not going to make enough difference. But on a jumbo, yeah, you're gonna. Some in the foils will do a 60-40 split, so 60 helium, 40 air, and it will still float.
Well, I'm talking about filling it up completely in a warm environment and then taking it outside and then shrinking up.
Yes.
You could top it up with a little bit of air. That won't matter with the 18-inch. I've had to do it for you.
Yeah, I know. All right.
And where are we getting balloons out here? Well, that's a
big problem.
Big story. This is still from our...
Yeah, this is what we brought with us still. And I did get some when we went to Nozzle Up. We were told we'd be able to get some out here.
They lied.
They lied. So I finally got clarification, because Sempertex Europe, they have where we sell balloons to. Albania's on there, Montenegro, where we're going, is on there. And I went to place an order and they're like, oh, we don't ship there. And I'm like, but it says on your website. I'm not kidding. We sell there, we just don't ship there.
Then how are you selling there?
It's not us, right? Like, that doesn't make sense. But anyways, so there is a wholesaler in Greece that I have reached out to. I'm just waiting to hear back from. That hopefully I might send Randy down on the bus one day to go pick up for me. 3 hour there, 3 hour back, and he gets to see the countryside. It's been a challenge. It really has. I had planned on making, I had scheduled to make content, to be putting it out there, and I just can't. I've got enough to do lives to a certain extent. I'm not doing as big as what I had on the schedule to do, but
we also forgot to buy red.
Yeah, certain colors, because I thought I could get them here. So, anyways,
and
it's been interesting.
Crystal, the customer wants helium foils on the van for a parade.
Helium foils on the van for the parade. Yeah, that parade's not long. It'll last the parade.
Yeah.
But taking them off afterwards, you might only get a day after them, especially if it's a windy day in the parade. I've done a parade where it was so windy, it was crazy, and then others that it was just cold but stagnant air. I did another one in the snow, so it really depends on the conditions. But you'll be fine for the parade. You can absolutely do it.
There are no party stores there.
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah. The parties are more on vineyards and stuff like that here.
Vineyards
or
with
bars and cafes.
Rekia.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, not really. And I was shocked. In this city that we're in, there's only one lady that does balloons.
And we've reached out, but she hasn't
gotten back to me. There's like little vendors on the street back when it was a little bit more in the touristy season, where they have balloons on a stick that they get Timu. They get a lot through Timu here. But where we're staying, they don't deliver. You have to have a local number, and they'll deliver to the local outlet, and then they call you and you have to go pick it up. but because we don't have a local number, that doesn't work. So, and I wouldn't buy too many Zinnias. So we're figuring it out.
They're buying Bobos and
Yeah. And the sticking cups, and they sell them to the kids on the side of the road, right?
Yeah.
The big thing here is walking up and down the boulevards. A lot of families do that before and after dinner, and lunchtime. Here, a lot of the places close down for a couple hours in the afternoon and have a little family time and nap and get their stuff done. So yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, they'll open from 8 to
8 to like 1,
1,
and then close from 1 to 4.
1 to 4, 1 to 5.
Yeah, everyone's different.
And then stay open until 10
At night, yeah.
at night. Because it gets so hot during those afternoon hours in the summertime that they
Yeah.
just stick to those hours all the time.
Yeah. And it's not a problem once you realize that's what's going on. There's been a couple times early on where we went out to go get something during those times and everything's shut. But it's kind of nice actually. Like in Spain, the siestas.
Yep.
It's funny, there's no such thing as a big box store here.
Jumbo. Jumbo is
Jumbo, but it's sort of like a budget Kmart, okay, back in the day.
Hey now. Kmart was awesome.
Yeah, I'm not saying it wasn't, but it's. I'll go one more. Everything is small, even the pharmacies, right? There's only certain things you can get at the pharmacies, but like it's very small. They're like the size of our condo here, the living room area. You go in and like they don't sell drinks and toilet paper and all that other stuff too. They just sell medications. They have some baby stuff there, but there's a pharmacy on basically every block as we walk up the street.
Yep.
Our butcher shop that we go to is again basically the size of our living room, and then you go across the street to get your fruits and vegetables, and then you go to a patisserie to get your bread.
Yeah, the bakery.
Yeah, so it's different, but I really quite like it like that.
When you go to the store, it's not one-stop shopping.
No.
It's
And Albania is a cash country. They much prefer cash. And you better have the right change because they hate it if you give them a big bill. They'll give you a dirty look.
oh my God, the amount of dirty looks for giving them 5,000 lek.
Which is a $50 bill. Ooh. Or even a 2,000. Yeah, they have extra zeros. You just drop the last 2 zeros and that's your price.
Yeah.
In euros. All right, getting there. One more, guys. One more. Thanks for hanging with me.
Telling people that I've carried. You want to show them what you're?
Yeah, once I get it all. Hold on. I've got the 4 pieces. 3, 5, 6. Here we go.
Telling people that I've carried 300,000.
Dollars or lek in your wallet.
Yeah.
It's $300. Does not sound like much.
But it had the extra zeros in.
And tipping is not a big culture here. We give a little bit and they try and give it back to you. And we're like, oh no, we really enjoyed our meal. That's for you. Thank you so very much. Oh, like they're shocked. It's not expected by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
Like our dinner the other night, I said it was $23.70 and we gave her $25 and she was like, no. Here, I give you. And we're like, no, it's fine. $1.30 tip, right? Oh yeah. Which is nice. But
No tipping culture. But then again, you got to chase your waiter or waitress down
yeah.
to get service. It's not a.
They don't hound you. They expect you to be there for the whole evening and the table, and they You know, and they don't bring you the bill. You go up to the bar or where they have a little station set up, and you go and you pay them when you're ready to leave.
But the great thing is, if you have a mouthful of food and you're eating, you won't get disturbed.
Yeah. How's your meal? You don't have any of that.
How many times has that happened to people?
Every single time
hate
to
it.
me. Drives me nuts. So here they bring you your food and they just assume that it's going to be spectacular, or you wave them down if you want something else. And it's kind of nice.
It's great. Well,
You can sit there and just, we have conversation over our meals. It's not a rushed, it's an experience, right? The worst part is we can't drink the tap water, so we have to lug up the water, our drinking water, for Randy. The elevator in our building is broken. Thank God we're only on the second floor, but he lugs up 10 kilo buckets of water every day.
keeps me strong like bull. Jeez. Really?
It's not going away. No, I am very appreciative. He does do that for us all the time. Because usually he'll go out when I'm on calls with people to not be making noise in the background most of the time.
Or give my 2 cents in the background, which I do all the time. Like right now.
Yep.
Because I'm not your...
Anyways.
Wow.
So he'll go and he'll do that. But literally, all the places we need are within 1 block of our building. Like it's not, he's back in 15, 20 minutes.
Then I get, you're back now?
Already?
So quick? Like, did you have guests? Was I not supposed to come back up?
My quiet time was too short.
Is dinner late there in Spain? They don't eat dinner until like 9 p.m. Yeah. You can go out. A lot of places, they serve dinner at like, it's not as late as Spain or Greece.
But you can. A lot of like, when we first got here and it was really hot during the day, we would go out at 9 o'clock to eat.
Yeah.
And they would still be serving, no problem. And we would sit there till 10:30.
Yeah.
And it would be busy, packed, yeah.
Yeah. Winter time they eat a little bit earlier, not much. 8.
It's very casual, like
What, last night?
anything goes kind of thing.
Last night
The night before.
night before we had dinner at
8.
8. And they're open till 11, 12 o'clock.
Yeah. And it wasn't busy, it was nice. Alright.
But everyone goes out to the cafe to have espresso.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a big thing. But I will still say the worst thing, I have a really hard time with the amount of smokers here. I apologize if there's any smokers in the audience. I struggle with the sheer, because it's not like smoking or non-smoking areas. It's wherever they are, they smoke. In the restaurants, it doesn't matter.
It's not, they have laws against smoking inside the restaurants. They just don't really enforce it.
Ever. So that I struggle with. But the cigarettes smell different here. They don't smell as chemically. They smell much more like they're just rolled up the leaves and they're smoking them.
Smells more like tobacco instead of formaldehyde.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jennifer. Yeah, it's amazed me how many people smoked on our trip. Yeah, but the thing about it is, them smoking, it's more of a social thing than an addiction thing. It's weird how.
And the kids, Randy was in a grocery store and there was like a 6-year-old in there picking up cigarettes from their parents. It's like 1970.
Yeah. The only problem is I was watching also a couple of teenage girls walking down the street vaping.
Oh, vapes. All right, so now that I've done all that, sorry for having to watch me do all that. I say that, and I never do. Okay, so I've got 2 loops and 2 ribbons, and now I'm going to make a conjunction of all 4 of them, right? I'm going to tie I'm going to probably tie these 2 together. Don't tie these too tight, leave some slack so that they'll sit beside each other. If you tie them too tight, they'll be like this, right? So you want them to be down. And then okay. Now you've got the big ugly bits in the middle, right? We're going to fix that by putting a flower or a star, or what I thought I would do is show you how to make a holly really pretty.
Do you see what time it is?
I know, but we missed last week, Randy. Okay, so if you're making holly for Christmas, it's really easy, guys. Okay, so pick your length of your leaf you want. Do, your length. What is that? That's my full hand. Okay, a bubble. And then come back down the other side, make it the same spin.
Hold on. There we go.
Pull your neck through to hold it. Okay, you're going to do the same thing. Your hand, a bobble. Come back down the same size. I'm going to do it one more time. Your hand, a bobble, come down and twist. Roll that through a little bit. Okay. Then you take and you spin into a pinch twist at the top.
I knew you needed them.
I'm going to use Imperial Red to make 3 little... Okay. 1. Pinch twist.
Carlotta, I didn't realize the time until Randy mentioned it.
I don't have my glasses though. Okay. Make 3 little balls. Tie them in. You could spin them in too if you wanted to. I like them tied in on this. Looks nicer. Okay. I'm gonna glue those on. Right in the middle.